Hey guys, I'm Tim with Original Strength, and this week I wanted to talk about keeping your fingers and your toes healthy as you spin around the sun all the many times that you do. Basically, the longer you're here, the more you need to keep your fingers and your toes healthy, because if you can't use them, life's really not all that fun. Now, I've shown you before, and maybe you haven't seen that video, of how you can incorporate rocking with finger health by, as you rock, you really put the weight on one hand and you just let each knuckle, do you hear that? You let each knuckle just bend and fold and flex, and then you go back into extension. And you can do that with rocking. So you just place your weight on one arm so that you can manipulate your other hand. And you just, nice and gently, you let the knuckles bend and fold, and then you let them unfold. You can also do that with your thumb. You can rock at angles. You don't always have to rock forward and back, but you can rock at angles and let your thumb. Now, why would you want to rock and do this too? It's just adding extra goodness to your body. You're just really giving more information to your nervous system, stimulating your vestibular system, telling your joints how to move together, and just telling your brain where everything's at. So basically, you're giving just good information to your brain and painting a better movement map or movement picture for your brain to have. Yeah. And again, you just fold over each knuckle, let them come out. This feels good. You'll like this. And that's your fingers, but you also can do this to your toes. And the reason you want to make sure that you have mobile toes is because your foot is your contact with the ground, and the healthier your foot is, the healthier you are. So much like what we just did with our fingers, and yes, you don't have to rock to do this. We're going to try and do this with our toes. There's a couple of ways you can do this. We can try it Lego rocking, but you want to place enough weight on your hands to allow your body to pick up this foot so you don't jam your toes, because you're just gently wanting to mobilize your toes. But you try the same thing where you try to let each knuckle bend, and I don't know if you can hear them popping, but we're releasing some air in there. So they fold. So this is Lego rocking while we're trying to manipulate the toes. And you can let that knee go all the way down, if it will, all the way down to the floor. Now you're mobilizing your ankle too. And then it unfolds, and then you can do the other side. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try it this way, where they fold, bend, and then unfold. And I don't know if you can see my Velociraptor pinky toes on both sides. I have broken those one time or two on both feet. That's nice. If you ever break a toe, you will understand the value of a toe, no matter if it's the big one or the little one. Once you break one, you realize how important those things are. With your balance, with your walking, with your gait pattern, with just your sanity. Anyway, so you just pick up enough weight to fold over your toes and back. Now, if you're strong enough or you want to add strength to your body, you can do both feet at the same time. And the way that looks is you press into the ground to gently lift yourself up, unfold your toes, press into the ground, fold your toes. So now this makes your whole body a little bit stronger, because really you're picking yourself up and you're gently mobilizing your toes one knuckle at a time. And you can do it at different angles, so you can let your heels go out and mobilize. And that accentuates different toes, or you can put your ankles in. If you want to get into that big toe, you point your ankles towards each other and mobilize that way. Anyway, those are just fairly simple ways to give your phalanges love. And the reason, if you don't use them, you lose them. And we sometimes forget about them. It's not that we don't want to use them, we just neglect them, because doing all this or doing this, we're moving them, but we're not articulating them in all the ways they're designed to move. And that's how you lose your joints, is you just don't move them through their full range of motion regularly. So this is just a simple way to keep your toes and your fingers healthy so that you can have them all your life and so that you can stay strong. All right? Give that a shot, play with your toes and your fingers, and see if it doesn't make a difference in how you feel and your dexterity. All right? I'm Tim with Original Strength, and we'll see you next time.